Hello everybody and welcome back to another Toxic Liam is a Vibe video, and in today's video I would like to talk more about people within the Wizard101 community that actually don't PvP and act like they know everything about PvP. Now I'm just gonna have the background gameplay as like some zombies gameplay because honestly not really feeling Wiz lately. My favorite school is unplayable, PvE strats are everywhere and boring to play and go against, and death is extremely broken, so I'm probably just gonna have other games gameplay for my Wiz commentary videos. So I hope you guys don't mind that. So what are we talking about in this video, Liam? This is gonna be kind of talking about people that are very entitled about their opinions on things, even though they don't have the experience at all. Yes, I know I may be egotistical sometimes and entitled sometimes and stuff like that, but typically I have stuff to back what I say. You know, in PvP's case, right, the meta, I play very actively. I play every single school. I was the first to get Warlord on the hardest school to play at max level. I actually have a list of accomplishments, and a lot of people might not like me, and that's fine and all, but you can still respect the time I've put into the game, right? However, the issue I have, and a lot of other people have, is when somebody comes along who clearly doesn't PvP, has a very casual mindset, and I'm not dissing casual players here. Why do y'all act like you are like the center of everything? Think you know everything when you clearly don't, right? Now, the person I'm going to be talking about in these screenshots, I don't want to beef with them or anything. Don't really know them. I've heard some questionable things about them. Not going to be talking about them too much in particular in this video, but I do want to talk about the screenshot and how they use the phrasing we. We, bro. I don't think I've ever said something like this entitled, bro. Like, just like we, as in like, you know, the entire community, you know? Like, I'm willing to bet this chick can't list the best players of every single school. Like, Storm, Fire, Life, Ice. I bet you don't even know who they are. Okay, bro? So to say we and just generalize the whole community, I think is gotta be some of the most dumbest thing you can do as a community leader or whatever the hell you are, man. And boy, am I gonna ever have fun in this video, bro. I did not get to make toxic videos like this when I was in extra credits. Here we are now. We're gonna talk all that shit, baby. Hell yeah. Anyways, yeah. No, I think you really should not be talking about something you don't know about, right? And just to get some, you know, context here, guys. I believe this person did a sauce and staff tournament for level 160, and that is about their entire PvP history. And they went in with level 158 and a level 160 tournament, right? This is the person generalizing and saying we as a community want this, we want that. Like, bro. Now keep in mind, guys, right? I'm fairly intact with the community, right? I talk to a bunch of the high ranked people, right? I might not like a lot of these people, but I can still respect them as players and all. And that's like 0.001%, right? I've never interacted with like the super hyper whiz casual stuff. That's probably my biggest flaw as like a content creator or quote unquote community leader, as KI wants to call it. But no one should ever be generalizing an entire community like this. It's just, I know I'm making like such a big deal out of something so small like this, but I think this just really points to the bigger issue of people thinking they know what they're talking about, and they just simply don't, you know? And what makes this even more funny is these are the kind of people that the devs will listen to, right? As we can see in the screenshot, like, Calamity is clearly interacting with this person and all, and that's fine. Like, no beef with Calamity either, right? In the KI Discord too, like, you have these people ban evading, cheating, posting literal exploits in the Discord, and Rapbeard's talking to this guy about how to fix the game, bro. It's like, what? What are we doing, boys? What are we doing? Oh god, it just kills me, bro. It absolutely kills me, guys, right? And when Wiz is such a small game where we don't get a lot of PvP updates, the few updates we actually get for the mode are very, very big deals, right? And I've been very vocal on the channel about how they can actually fix PvP. I made shorts about this, plenty of videos over the years, right? I understand the design and the systems of the game, along with the very high-end ranked up play and the very low and middle rank of play, so I pretty much mastered this shit down to a T. By no means do I think I'm the best PvP player in the game at all. I think if I really wanted to, I could probably get Warlord or Marshal and everybody, but I just generally don't care to. I'd rather do other stuff with my time. So let's actually talk about what they're talking about here. They're talking about the Warlord badge and players being badge motivated, right? Now, I can't speak for everybody because, again, I'm not going to generalize everybody to we in the PvP community, but I would say, generally, from what I've noticed and how I feel, people don't give a fuck about badges in PvP. You know, what I love to see badges actually mean something in PvP, that'd be cool and all. I think they could add rewards with the new badge reward system they recently added in the game. You know, maybe give you a gold key every time you rank up or something. I think that'd be really cool and all. And fun fact, most of the people that have gone Warlord in 5th Age have boosted or manipulated the queue. So a little fun fact there, guys. Also, I'm just kind of curious where Raven Lee's Warlord is. If we're gonna, you know, just be like, we, insinuating they would have a Warlord. I'm just kind of curious, you know, who she is. You know, I could be wrong. This might be somebody who's as good as Cass, you know, who's gotten Warlord on 6 schools, right? And all. I could be absolutely wrong. I might just be out of the loop, guys. I might be out of the loop in the community here. But to my knowledge, from what I've seen, in terms of gameplay and all, I don't think this person would stand a shot getting past Surgeon. It's a little odd to generalize yourself in with the Warlord community, buddy old pal. And generally, as a Wiz player, I genuinely could care less about badges, you know, man? Like, if there's actually stuff to go and get a badge for, like the rewards that were desirable, absolutely I would do it, but like just having a badge to have a badge, kind of the way it's been ever since Wiz came out, I generally don't care for. There's some cool badges in the game, like, I don't know, man, like Stormbringer, stuff like that, Warlord, 1% of the 1% that I actually might care about, but generally, I just don't. And I think most people that do PvP share that sentiment. Calamity talks about what if there wasn't a badge, and what if there's just a trophy in your own house? Is it just the ability to flaunt it to other players? You're simply talking about removing features that people are used to having and expect in the game, right? What if you just remove all the PvP gear and all the badges? People aren't going to be happy about that because they expect that from the game. If anything, the players and the community is expecting more things. Like, that's the problem with PvP right now, matter of fact, is we don't have enough things to go for or enough things to chase, which is kind of why PvP is kind of essentially dead in a sense, right? Is there's not things to go for, it doesn't feel good to rank up and all, it just kind of feels empty, the game mode, especially when you get to the higher ranks. You can't really get any benefit by participating in PvP. Like, I don't know, for example, what if I got a stat mount by grinding PvP and got my Storm Gulcher? You know, there's not an incentive for PvE players to get into PvP. We need to add more things to get more players into PvP and keep the players we have actively engaged with the systems via like weekly, daily, seasonal rewards, stuff like that. Now, she actually came back with a good take here, so good for her. I really think that a trophy or housing item wouldn't have nearly the appeal. Perhaps a special item like the old Warlord robes would work though as a social flex. Not really sure what she's talking about in terms of old Warlord robes, like Glendamings, maybe, I suppose, and all. The new ones, generally, the whole Warlord set looks horrible. The cards are alright, they're cool, unique and all. So you know what? Good take by her right here. You're not completely hopeless. Then Calamity replies, I'm curious also because so many PvPers are streamers, you mean about 3. So they get a lot of that social flex from the audience watching the match. I don't PvP for other people, bro. I don't get on a game to please other people, bro. That's so dumb. What the fuck am I reading, man? What the fuck am I reading? No, I want to play a game. I want to feel like my time is respected. I want to be actively working towards something that is reasonable, unlike this dog shit elo system. I would also like to be working towards multiple things, maybe like a stat mount, maybe a Kroger jewel, maybe, you know, some mega snacks, stuff like that, or some actually cool looking gear that does not look like dog ass. No, we will play your game if you give us a good reason to and good rewards and actually make it engaging and stuff like that. It's simply not just for a flex, and it is definitely not for other people, right? When I'm doing a match, bro, I'm focused on killing the opponent and making the best move every round, not who the fuck is watching my game. A common thing high-ranked players will do is after the game, they'll look around the arena to see if they have any Q snipers there, and then they might not Q on that character again. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got for the video, guys. I just wanted to talk a bit of shit in today's video and all, and kind of talk about this topic that I saw in Twitch chat. Let me know your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments below. Again, no hate towards Ravenly and all. At least she came back with a good take later on, so good for her and all. I just think it's really dumb to generalize an entire community because we all have different opinions on what the game should look like, whether it's a school or a system or a design or a philosophy and all. So point is, it's just really dumb to generalize the entire community, especially when you do not know them or actively participate in it. You know, just seems really entitled and seemed wrong to me. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching and take care now.